Alright folks, part 2 of our little garden update. So yeah, I got the bulbs planted back here, some dahlias and whatnot, so I got to be careful while I step. Where the little white plastic signs are, that's where I planted stuff. But way back here is where I used to have the elephant ears in containers, and now you can see that they're coming up. I love elephant ears because they're so big, giant green leaves. And I got this in the way here, but this one here that I lost the head of it as I was transplanting, but the side shoots are bringing up elephant ears. So you can see that little green shoot there. That's really nice to see. So all in the back here, you can see some elephant ears start to pop up. Now in the front is where I planted all the bulbs, and you know, wasn't really too sure how the bulbs were going to come up, but they are. We have success here. Look at these different. Here, this is a weed. But yeah, dahlias and different sort of lilies are coming up here. So that's a good sign. A lot of the early ones I planted. And then the mulberry trees coming up. Some more elephant ears back there. You can see them poke their heads out. And some more of the bulbs that you can see here are coming up as well. All in a row. We planted them. Now I put the name of the flower on the little white thing, but the rain washed it all off. I guess it wasn't a permanent. Here's the persimmon tree, which is growing really well. And then back there you can see the 2 kiwi plants I've planted on the back there. So it will trellis up, as well as the artichoke, which is growing well too. So bulbs are coming up. The path's a work in progress. Plants are flowering here. So far so good. Roses are starting to bloom. Enjoying this cool weather while we can. And like I say, I'm going to, move some things around and stuff like that. I haven't, like I said, had a chance to do that. One of the things I really want to point out coming back here to the herbs is look at this dill. I've never had dill grow as lush or as full as it is now. I've really had some difficulty with dill. And dill doesn't like the heat, so when it gets hot, then I might have some problems. But for right now, boy oh boy, we gotta pick some dill. Look at that. All those ones that can't get the sun are a little bit yellowing down there. But boy oh boy, I gotta pick some of that and bring it in the house. Nice to see that dill grow. Let's come on to this side of the garden. So the fruit trees seem to be hanging in there. Large mulberry tree. The Durban nectarine. The plucot seems to be growing well with one little plucot there. The zucchini, kind of in the back to Eden style here, seems to be doing okay. It's not dead, and it's got lots of little flowers, and hopefully we can get this some more nutrition so it starts to get bigger. Seems like it's on the miniature size. The garlic, probably next week I'm going to pull this garlic as the heads die back. They'll be ready to go. The citrus trees are growing, the olive tree. Here is another persimmon growing well in that pot. I'm going to really transplant that though. What else is growing here? I have some snap peas here that are ready to be harvested. Look at this. Look at how nice that snap pea is. I think I'm going to eat that one right now. Right, you watch Callie Kim, she eats it all while she pulls it off the tree. That's not bad, folks. Sunflower plants here. Kind of on the smaller side, but that's okay. Pole beans starting to grow up. Nice to see. Kale. I thought this kale wasn't going to make it, but it did. Here is the remnants of my Egyptian walking onion from this bin. I'm going to eventually move all these guys out of here, so I'll have this bin and this bin. I think I may turn them into my turmeric and ginger bed. At least that's what I'm thinking. Because I got lots of room here to put more stuff, folks. I have a cardoon growing here in this little guy, this little individual bin. What else we got? This side's doing well. I have the ground cherries growing here. And then I have the pepper plants growing here. Look at this. These are the shishito peppers. And there's one little shishito pepper there. And then there's another little pepper here. So it's got a lot of little peppers on it. And then the hot peppers here are doing really well. They started, this one's from last year. He's coming back in. The shishitos, I love these little peppers. Look at that. That's a big pepper. That's ready to be picked. I'll pick that one, and I'll pick the one behind up here and give the others a chance to grow. The plants are still little, but they're starting to produce big peppers. Excuse me. These are the scorpion and the other hot peppers, and they're growing well too. You can see that in these containers they've done very well. I might put them in shade. They do like a little partial shade. Lots of flowers on the eggplants, as well as 2 baby eggplants. The plant's so little, so let me see if I can't pick this eggplant off. That's a toughie. Might need the scissors to cut that. But yeah, he's a little plant. I don't want him, you know, making this big eggplant so little, but lots of flowers, so that's encouraging. They're growing good in these buckets here. Right, here's another one doing really well. Lush and green. The peppers here, the hot peppers. These are, like I say, the scorpions and the habaneros. So everybody's doing really well here. And the good thing about in the buckets is that I can move them so that when the heat gets really, really hot and they like a little partial shade, I'll just move them into partial shade. Apricot tree doing well. Nice, nice. Back here, I haven't really planted anything but the back row with the trellis. So, artichoke, cardoon, and then behind the trellis up are those snow and tiger melons, which seem to be taking root, and as soon as they get hold a little bit more, they'll trellis up that trellis. So that's good. Eggplant right into the ground, back to Eden style. Same with the tomato plants. So far the tomato plants are doing well with flowers and tomatoes. These are black crims. These are yellow pear. So staking some of them up as they get bigger. They're doing well here. Some more tomatoes doing well, so I staked some of them up. I'll probably try to get, I don't know, maybe better cages than that than doing it this way, but they're doing well, so that's great to see. Some of the marigolds that I planted haven't been doing so well. Behind everything here are the cucumbers, Japanese cucumbers, starting to vine up, as well as the tasty jades. So they're doing well. I got the nice metal trellis. The Egyptian walking onions are doing just that, making tops. When they make those tops, you pull those tops and you can use them for seed and plant more Egyptian onions. Or the walking is they'll tip over, they'll seed themselves and keep on moving. Alright, so let's stop here. We will take part 3 of our garden tour.